I am almost at a point now where I'm getting ready to finally put this journal together that I have been working on for 8 months now. I've been working on and off because I've been doing a lot of other stuff in between. So it's just picking up this journal and working on it when I get a chance and then putting it back. And so it's been a long process, but I'm finally on the inside cover, front cover of my journal, and so I thought I would just hit the record button and show my process for doing this. I didn't do too many process videos of any of my inside journal pages, and I am going to have a video posted within probably the week of me showing this finished journal. But anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking some titanium white hard body acrylic from Golden, and I'm taking just some cut and dry foam because I just want that look. I don't want a brush look. And this is a cover up because I had done a jelly plate print on this, and I wound up just covering it completely up with gesso. So now I'm just coming in with this heavy body acrylic paint, and because I'm gonna kind of want to have some white showing through. I'm trying to get better at having white space because my tendency is to want to cover everything, every square inch with color, and I'm trying to get better at not doing that. Some pages, that's okay, but others, I'd kind of like to have some white space showing. So I'm going to finish painting this, and then I'm going to come back with what I do next. So I just have a few stencils out. This is one that I cut myself, and I have a Prima stencil out, and then I think this one is a Heidi swap. So, but just for the spraying purposes right now, I'm just going to use these two. And I'm using the Lindy's Starburst in Saltwater Taffy because I want like a very pale pink color in the background. And really didn't want any shine on it, but that's a little too pale. Alright, plan B. Plan B. I guess I'm gonna go with this Coral color by Heidi Swap. Coral wasn't really the color I wanted, but now I'm kind of having to go on the fly. Yeah, I don't really have any other pink. Not a fan of that either. But I'll make it work. I'm just going to come over here. Okay, and I'm going to dry that and be back. Okay, so I'm going to use this Tracy Bautista stamp right here, the script stamp. And I am going to use black stays on because I'm going to be putting more wet media on top of this. So and it's not going to be perfect stamping, it's just wherever it goes. Trying to stay out of this corner because I'm going to stamp a face image in there. So oop, almost went up there. Okay. Then come back to my big stamp here. I'm using the Daydream Stampers Anonymous set right here, and I'm going to use this image right here, up in the corner right here. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to Yeah, I'll do that right now. Now this time I am going to put it on a block because I want a good image on it. So I shouldn't have put that jet black away. And I am going to do it in the jet black. So I'm going to ink it up really good. And hope that it comes out good, because this is like a book board, not paper. So fingers crossed that I get a good, oh come on stamp pad, sheesh, that I get a good image here. So went as far to the edge as possible. Ugh. Nope. Yeah, I was worried about that. The texture on this book board does not make for very good stamping. So, I don't know. I'm either going to go with it and just keep it as is, or I don't know. I got to come back and regroup. Okay, I have another stencil out. I've masked off my stamped image because I think I'm going to try to make that work. And I started off with another color, but my sprayer clogged, so I had to switch out, and I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. Hopefully this will... Yeah, I don't think that's the right color blue I was really looking for, though. Kind of wanted a lighter blue. God, these nails. Yeah, I don't like that. I can try to get up some of the dark color. Okay. Then I'm gonna kind of do it coming down. And do the same thing. Don't want it quite so dark. Ugh. Don't like that little corner there, so you can see I'm going to have to do something there to kind of mask off what I just did. And I think I'm going to use this other stencil that I had out earlier. I need to dry it though. Too much stuff on my desk now. Dry this off. So I think I'm going to use the same color over that. Okay. And let that dry and come back. Okay, I'm going to take black soot distress ink and just kind of edge around this, and then I'm going to have to set it because this stuff will smear all over the place, so I'm going to need to set it with a fixative or some kind of sealer anyway. And just kind of coming into the page a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to seal it and let it dry and then come back because it still isn't much to look at right now. Yeah, this is a stinker. I'm not happy with anything I'm doing here. I'm going to try the butterscotch Adirondack with the stencil here. Yeah, see, I'm not happy with that either. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Crappy sprayers. Yeah, I don't like that either. Okay. This is the point where you get where you're just like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing now. Okay. I think, let me find another stencil. Ugh. I'm going to use the Diane Reevely. If I can find it here. Here we go. This one. And maybe I just need to do a darker color. I'm going to have to try to cover that the best I can here. And I think I'm just going to use black spray paint. I'm just using the Liquitex. Yeah, you should do that outside, but okay, starting to like it a little bit better, but there's still just something not right. It's got to do with this edging here, so I got to figure that out and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to use this Rebecca Meyer stencil and come back with some white acrylic and a little pouncer. I don't want too much out. Okay, can't get the lid back on. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm going to try this stencil. Ah, just stuck my hand in the paint. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to use this one over here instead. Use part of it. Come off the book cover here. Yeah, I don't like that either. Oh boy. I'm just not liking anything. I'm not liking anything I'm doing. You know, it's just the way it goes. And of course I need more paint. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this page, but I really am. I guess I'm going to come down here over my letters a little bit. Okay, that's where I'm at so far. I'll be back. I rolled some white acrylic paint again because I'm trying to bring that white back in. So I've rolled some white acrylic paint and onto my brayer, and I have these textured foam sheets that I got either at the Dollar Tree or Joann's. I can't remember. So I am going to try to get make a mess because I'm trying to use such a small piece of palette paper here. Alright, we're going to try this. I don't know that it's going to turn out. Because what's going to happen is the color underneath is going to seep up underneath this, so it's going to be a very muted white color, so... okay. And I think I'm just going to take some fluid acrylic in black, again another golden color, and come in with this little paint palette, use plastic packaging here. And I poured way too much. This is way too much for what I'm going to do. I've just got the cap of some bottle I had. And I'm just going to come in and do some dark circles. All over. And, getting close to being done with this, so I'll be back. Okay, so the only thing that I did off camera was, I used my Fudo pen and just kind of came in and drew circles around some of the white dots, just to break that up a little bit. I did do some ink splatters, after I had done these circles here with the cap. I did come in and do some black ink splatters, and like I said, use this pen and just did some drawing. And I drew around the hexagons here too, so just randomly picked and choosed some. Picked and choosed? Oh my gosh, my English is horrible! Anyway, so that is what it looks like so far. And now I'm going to come in with the fine liner with some diluted white paint in it. And I'm just going to come in and get it going. And I'm just going to put some little white dots on some of the circles where there aren't any white dots. Just to add a little bit more to it. Maybe right here. Okay, I think that's going to be it. And I have a stamp out that I'm going to use to finish this off. And I have the Prima Sunrise Sunset paper, just a piece of scrap paper I had. So I'm going to use this new stamp set that I got from Wendy Vecchi. It's an old stamp set, but it's a new one to me. Anyway, this saying right here, vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. So I liked it, especially with the face looking down here. So, okay. So, this time I'm going to use the black VersaFine. And I like the impression that the VersaFine ink pads give. More so than the StazOn. It's just, you know, when you're building on top of layers, the StazOn is best for using on the bottom layers. Okay. I want to tear this, so I want to leave enough of a border around that I can tear this. So let's just do it like that. Like so. And just going to kind of tear a crude circle here. So I can have rough edges on the paper like so. Maybe I'll come in with the black ink here, and I don't know that I'm going to like that. I probably should have just left it white. Have the white on that background there. And then I think I'm just going to find a home for this. Maybe something like that. So I'll use my Xyron and maybe put that like so somewhere on my cover here. So that's going to be it. So this is pretty much, this is done. So I'm just going to date it, and that is my inside cover. I don't know why I keep calling it a page. It's not really a page because it's a hard cover. Alright, so that's it. I'll see you guys later.